Hey guys, a little bit of a sponsored plug here.
Yo, we got some hats. You want to support the North-South podcast? Join the crew, join the move.
Yeah.
We got Wilder Than Most hats.
It's a scorpion holding a knife, and it says Wilder Than Most. It's a really, really cool, comfy, super sexy little touque, and
Make a great gift for the freak in your life. So if you want to support the podcast, support the show, and hopefully I want to make some more gear in the future.
Gonna keep pumping out a little bit of apparel. We got some really cool plans for in the future of like putting this logo on other little things.
Some other ideas, yeah, lots of cool ideas. So yeah, anyway, if you guys are interested,
$20 for the touque. Shoot us a DM and follow us at North South Presents.
Yeah. What up? What up?
Round 3.
Round 4.
Round 4.
Yeah, we have the lost tapes
The
that we
lost-
have not, nobody has seen.
Well, no, they were released, and I didn't realize it, but people actually could watch it. There would just be blank spots in it.
Oh.
So it would just be complete silence
That's annoying.
for, however long we were watching, whatever, the fights we were watching. So other than that, it was a completely normal podcast, but I wouldn't fucking watch that, so
It's canceled.
yeah, it wasn't our best, and it was play it by ear. But anyways, yeah, we're here for round 4 of the North-South podcast. Just ready to have some fun and chat it up and just see what's going on with each other.
Hell yeah.
I see something going on with you right there. I'm not talking about the gi, I'm talking about that little drink you got. What's
We
that?
got that coquito hit, dude.
Tell the story of Coquito.
Coquito, it's that Puerto Rican eggnog, boys.
Okay.
But no egg in this one.
I have a little coffee in mine and
Yeah, we're getting trashed. Just kidding.
spiked Coquito.
Coquito, yeah.
It's like coconut milk.
Well, I did like a
nutmeg.
vegan version, so it's a little different because like the original like Puerto Rican recipe does have egg, I think, in it.
Okay.
I don't know if it has egg in it, but it definitely has like condensed milk and like evaporated milk. Where this one's just every.
You didn't even think that eggnog had eggs in it.
Yeah,
That's a recent discovery for you.
it was this year. That's a 2020 realization for me, dude.
Intuitively, I feel like eggnog would have egg in it, and that's why it was always just so gross to me to think about having. Just because it was
Really?
like whipped up egg, and I never liked mayo for that reason either.
Yeah, I was never a mayo fan either. My parents never really were, like, I don't know, like, growing up eating Puerto Rican food all the time, I can't really think of when you put mayo on any of that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the egg thing is
I
weird.
saw your dad doing it. He's making sandwiches and putting mayo all over, and I'm like,
Yeah, that's his move, dude. That's not my move.
he rocks that. But who am I to judge? I had a hot dog burger last night.
Oh, man, dude. You want to talk about that fuck-up you got from Pizza Pete's, dude? That was a fiasco.
Okay, so Pizza is usually the joint that we go to for our pies. Okay, for myself, just because when I feel like having diarrhea, I'll go to Pizza, and I'll get their vegan cheese pizza, light on the cheese, extra sauce, and yeah, I just get the vegan pizza done. And I asked for artichokes on it.
You ordered online.
Yeah, I ordered online. I asked for artichokes on it.
And vegan cheese.
And vegan cheese, light on the cheese.
And I was getting my pizza from Domino's. Like,
yeah.
if we're gonna go cheap, usually we like to hit up Pizza Olio.
Yeah.
That's usually the jump off. But if it's like, we're gonna eat we're gonna eat an entire pizza to ourselves, it's gonna be Dom Heasy or...
Well, we usually get
pizza.
2, just because we eat one that night, and then like the next day we just pick at the second pizza for like a day.
Yeah.
I don't know how many other people do that, but it's funny because I was like walking out one time and someone's like, "Oh, you're having a party, huh?" And I was like, no.
It's just us.
It's just me and my wife. It's like, damn.
You guys are partying.
Yeah, we're partying. Oh, yeah, exactly. We are having a party.
Yeah,
But,
dude, that was... But anyway, so we pick up your pizza, and we're like... And he taught for like 8 hours that day, or something insane. So it was like late, and it was just like,
It was
let's
such
go
a
get a
long
pizza.
day.
Like, I don't feel like cooking.
Yeah.
Let's go. So go pick up your pizza. We go pick up my pizza, which is at the Dom's not too far from here.
Yeah, we go grab the pizza.
And the second I get in the corner, he has it open. And it's just like, look what they did. And I didn't register what was going on. I just saw an animal and I immediately thought it was mice. I don't know why, but I was just like, ah. Yeah. And then it turned out it was choves, man. It was anchovies.
Anchovies on my pizza. Could there be a bigger fuck up on a vegan pizza to put anchovies on it, other than bacon? Right, that's a pretty bad fuck up too. But anchovies smells disgusting, and it ruins everything about that pizza.
Yeah, you can't even pick it
up.
No, you can't pick it up.
You can't pick around it. There's nothing you can do about that pizza anymore. It just fucking reeked.
The essence.
Yeah, and then I call them, and I'm just like, yo, I need to get a new pizza. This is fucked. You can't do this. You can't give me anchovies. And they're like, okay, no problem. Give it like 15 minutes. I'm like,
mind you, you have to fucking wait on the line for so long.
Yeah, but I was like, you gotta deliver it to me. So then they bring it, or we go back home. Then we realize he has his phone's missing. So then we're fucking searching the entire house. And then I'm calling nonstop to Pizza because they're still not bringing the pie.
Also, mind you, as I realized my phone was missing, and I have to wake up super early, so I go to bed early, and I have maybe an hour and a half before I gotta get in bed, right? And I take I took my melatonin and my reishi mushroom. Yep. So the whole time it's just kind of okay, this is a ticking time bomb, man. We really got to get this phone figured out, or else I'm gonna just pass out. Yeah. So the whole time I'm pacing, I'm noticing myself get kind of dizzy, fuck. And every time I keep trying to get my pizza, I keep opening your pizza and then getting scared of every time I see the anchovies.
It fucking stunk so bad. It stunk so bad. And I was trying to pick my way around it, cut off the edges. But then I bit into one piece, and I just as soon as I put it in my mouth, I smell anchovies, and it just made me gag so hard. I honestly ran to the fucking trash and spat it all out, and I was like, I can't do this. And I threw out the pizza. And I called 3 or 4 times, and I was like, fuck it. They told me this pizza's going to be here 10 minutes ago. It's been 15 minutes. I call again. I'm like, what's up? And then, they're like, don't worry, it'll be there in 10 minutes. I wait another 15 minutes. Doesn't show up. I call again, and he's just like, you just called 10 minutes ago. I'm like, no, I called 25 minutes ago, waited 10 minutes. I don't know if the math is adding up on this, but whatever, the guy's arguing with me. He's like, no, you actually called only 10 minutes ago. I'm like, no, we got off the phone 10 minutes ago. I've been on the phone for fucking 10 minutes with you. But then, anyway. Oh,
it was a whole, and we ended up finding my phone outside of Domino's. We had to go back to Domino's, which in the street. That was the easiest part of the night.
Yeah. And then we come back. The pizza's delivered. The guy says, no, I'm not going to give it to you until I see the other pizza. I'm like, I already threw out the pizza. And he's just like, well, I got to see it.
Gotta see that school, man. So that school of freaking shows, man. School of shows. I
brought out the trash can. I just reached in and picked it out. And I was just like, look at this shit! Whoa. And I threw it back in because he was fighting with me about it.
That's so funny to me.
And then I snatched the pizza and went inside. And then, it was fucking, game over from there. And it tasted disgusting. It was stone cold, too. So, pizza's off the list.
It's canned, it's cashew.
Pizziolio from here on out. No more fake cheese bullshit.
Yeah, honestly, bruschette's the way to go. Yep. But that would have been so funny to, phrased it. Hey, man, I went and I picked up my pie, and I noticed there's a whole school of anchovies on it. Describe it. It's an entire school of choves. I hate that.
Gross. But your grandpa, we found out, actually really enjoys anchovies on his pizza.
Yeah,
so he was a Danish man.
Not only am I half Puerto Rican, I am half Danish, and Denmark Danish. All my other relatives that aren't, my parents.
North America.
Yeah, they're all in Denmark. Yeah, and apparently they eat a lot of weird stuff. I don't know.
Gross, yeah. I can't imagine any Danish food that sounds appetizing for me. Anywhere from really that part of the world.
It's just interesting. That or I know liver paste is a big thing. I don't know. The whole marzipan, I don't know about Christmas tradition with y'all, but we got the rice pudding one. I don't know. Do you guys have any weird traditions that I remember?
I don't have culture at all in my family, so no.
Every year on Christmas Eve, we go to my grandma Mary's house, the White Side, and we do we get rice pudding,
Yeah.
and one person gets an almond hidden in their rice pudding, and if you get the almond in yours, you win a marzipan pig. It's been that way my entire life. I don't even know if it's a Danish thing or if that's just a thing that we do.
It's fun. It's fun. You know?
I fucking hate marzipan.
Yeah, I think Darius got the almond last year, right? Yeah. He did. Well, anyways, I think we should address our beautiful new outfits. A little bit of a Christmas gift to ourselves.
Fresh to death, boys.
I have sky blue, I can't recall. It's got a diamond weave on it, Hyperfly, came from the States. Got pretty fucked in the shipping, and then you always forget about the import fees. Yeah, and then on the inseam you even got
True.
this.
Oh my god, I love that.
It's fucking super hot.
Yeah.
Super hot. Yazzie's rocking the lavender.
Love it. You gotta get a. What size are you wearing?
Oh yeah. So like obviously we're hitting it on Black Friday because we just wanted, we saw the geese like late at night. We're like, oh, okay, fuck it, let's get these geese.
Yeah.
And then there was only a couple sizes left of each, and I was like, okay, can I get the A2, which is like the usual size for someone about my figure. And then they didn't have it, so then I looked at the A3, and you got to be like 6'2" or 6'1" if you want to be wearing an A3, and I'm 5'11" and a half. I'm like, that's not gonna squeeze. So then I went for the A2S, which is the short A2. The A3S, which is basically the bigger man, but who's shorter. So I got like
stockier man.
I got a stockier man's
Husky
gi right now.
Gentleman.
So the shoulders, it still fits fucking perfect on the arms, but it's a little bit more like baggy than I'm used to. But
it only really like in the torso, honestly.
Yeah,
like I'm sure, like you said, like that doesn't matter too much. I don't feel like.
yeah, yours fits good though. The A3 for
Yeah.
A3 regular, a little short. Nah, it's not even
Honestly,
short.
I have the hardest time with like finding geese that fit, like not finding geese, but getting like the exact size. 'Cause I always have.
Yeah.
They're always floods.
Yeah.
It's not IBJF.
It's
What do you call it?
We can't even wear it at tournaments anyway.
That's what I'm saying. So
It doesn't fucking make a difference.
we don't really train gi that competitively.
But we like looking good, so I got this baggy ass. That might be the new thing though, like baggy geese. I don't know. A little bit more gi to choke you with. My Ezekiels are gonna be easy as fuck now that I think about it though.
True. You actually probably could do some better luck with the bottom lapel work too.
I don't know. I don't do any of that, but anyways, it's all good. Anyways, sick geese.
Sick geese. That's the gear drop.
Gear
We
drop.
Got it.
Hyperfly, we're wearing it. Yeah. Oh, it's been good.
It's been good. Yeah, man. The whole shipping thing sucks. Like getting cool shit up here is hard when it comes to like geese. I've found.
Yeah. Well, fuck. We got fucked a bunch.
Yeah. No. This year has been. Oh my god. The shipping has been nuts.
All this stuff has come in, but even better than that, no shipping, just a little drive up to Peterborough. Alright. Christmas gift of the year for Miss Yasmin.
We got a prince.
Where is he?
He's asleep. He's crashed out. Crash
Gotta bring him
man.
out, dog.
Should we bring him out now or should we bring him out at the end?
I don't know. I guess we should leave it for now, but we have a baby prince.
Baby prince?
Yeah, Mr. Juanito.
Juanito?
Yeah.
Hamon?
Hamon.
AKA, well, his like real name, his birth certificate name is Juan Pedro.
Yeah.
Purpose.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
Juanito Hamon.
He is a beautiful 3-month-old kitten who's just the sweetest little angel. He's been pretty kind of clawy today, but
He's a
other
little
than that,
temperamental.
yeah, like you expect it. But he's just the sweetest little kitten you could ever imagine.
So cuddly.
Super blessed and lucky with him, and just so gorgeous. He's got like this soft fur, and I don't know.
Dude, he's put on some weight though.
He's getting a little chunky.
Because.
Well, we fed him twice one morning, but
Okay,
other than
aside
that,
from that.
but yeah, mixing is hard with the soft food.
So Connor didn't realize though for like a week that you were putting. So we were, you know how you mix the food, the hard and the soft food.
Yeah.
Connor was under the impression that the Temptation cat treats were his hard food, so he literally was just coating.
I was just putting treats in his food. Yeah.
Covered in treats.
Yeah.
And it was just so funny. We're like gonna bring him home. We're looking it all up. Like, okay, like should we feed him raw? What's the healthiest diet for this man? Like, should we do the raw meat thing? Should we? Just giving him treats on top of a meal. So funny.
He was happy. He was eating it, which I didn't even expect him to do. Honestly, I didn't expect him to eat anything hard for a little bit, but. No, he's fucking nibbling it up. So, you know what? Now he's on the Friskies, and he's going to be on Whiskas soon. I think we're going to roll with Whiskas. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're playing it by ear right now.
Wait till we actually get to see a vet.
Yeah, we need.
That's kind of the main thing.
Get some, probably when he's out of like the kitty stage, upgrade him to some more high quality food. But for now, he's going to be fine.
It's just like what he's been eating.
He's
it's like
we don't want to too.
Yeah, we don't want to switch him too fast. I don't know. We're just still. That's been I don't know.
Just kind of try to stay consistent with it as best as we can. But
he's the king of the world.
Yeah, he's the best thing that could have ever happened to us. Well, the comedy shows have taken a little rest. We just got back from Stratagers where we've been doing the shows, and he's super excited. He's actually going to be renovating
the owner.
The owner of Stratagers is going to be renovating the upstairs patio with us in mind to actually make it like a perfectly suitable place for some like really badass shows.
Yeah. Just like trying to make it look a little nicer,
Yeah.
fix some stuff up, and then also the renos to kind of help make the socially distant stuff easier and prettier.
Yeah, they're gonna put some like really nice like tall potted plants in between the tables so they don't, well, one, obstruct view, but two, also it's kind of like a natural, obviously it's a barrier between the tables, so you don't have to have like giant panes of glass or whatever, and look ugly as fuck. But it's gonna be really cool. He's a really, really nice guy. Darm from Stratagers.
Darm.
He's the guy.
Yeah, Darm is the man.
Can't wait to start doing that again. Missed the comedy bad.
Yeah, even being up there today to pick up the chairs, like being up where we do the shows, it was just like a moment of like.
Yeah, felt good.
Felt good, but also just.
We gotta go over there and grab some food.
Grab some pizza.
Yeah.
They actually have.
They got good pizza. They always hook me up with a good pizza.
Yeah, man. I think that's the key to vegan pizza is just no vegan cheese, man.
Just make it like a flatbread with fucking.
Bruschetta.
Yeah, bruschetta, whatever. Veggies. I just tell them, I'm like, just no cheese. Veggie it up. Make it good.
Speaking of also fucking awesome vegan food, Tropical Thai.
Oh.
We gotta give that dude a shout out.
The sweetest man that you could have ever imagined. Well, Thais, I don't know. I've never had a bad experience with a Thai or a Vietnamese person.
No, they've always been nice.
So sweet. Like, they always have, like, this really, like, hey, how could I help? Like, just very, very kind in every instance that I've interacted with them. But, yeah.
No, he's so sweet. Like, I went in to get the food, and it's so cool because he, like, recognizes our order. Like, remember the order?
We do like a whole bunch of switches. We're like, hey, can we make like this one all vegan?
But he already knew. He was just like, let's do this, let's do this, and let's do this. Okay, see you soon.
Yeah.
He's got such a ring to everything he says. And I came in and he remembered that he told Connor, or no, it was the fortune cookie thing. Yeah. You remember that I liked fortune cookies, so when I went in, he was just like, oh, and a ton of fortune cookies, and he gave me a bag full of them. He goes, in times like these, everyone could use some extra fortune. And I was just like, that is such a nice thing.
And he never lets us tip. Like, there's no way to ever tip. They don't let us tip. Yeah. They're like, just okay, just come back and order again. And we're like, all right, deal.
Yeah.
No problem.
God damn.
And it's even like so inexpensive, so it's like fucking Tropical Thai. We'll
Tropical
try
Thai.
the 15 minutes for it. I don't care.
Yeah, Tropical Thai is the jam. Indian Spice Room's another jam.
Yeah.
I know, we're giving a shout out to all the dope spots.
They deserve it. And Indian Spice Room, same deal. You go in, kind of like weird look to the space, but
it's so narrow. But again, like now that everything's takeout, I think it's perfect.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. But like, it's just the best Indian food I've ever had. And it's kind of fun too, because it's always like slightly different.
Yeah, sometimes they spice you out.
Yeah, sometimes it's like pretty spicy, and then sometimes it's like, a little less spicy, but it's always
consistent
good.
With the spice.
It's always so good. I like sometimes getting like really spiced out, because then you gotta eat it slow and just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Big
Dude,
drink.
so much food for both spots. Same with Tropical Thai. We'll get the 2 entrees because it's the dinner for 2, and we'll split the pad thai, and we'll eat the green curry the next day.
Boom.
Or later that night.
Yeah.
Depends on the mood. But,
It's another pizza situation.
Same. Well, Indian spice room. We usually
We finish
crush
that
that.
off in one night.
And then you're just full for like the next day and a half, or that night until like lunch the next day.
Yeah.
Love that spot.
That's good. That's good. What else were you going to mention before we moved on to?
Oh, going off.
There's one more thing.
Talk about UFC.
Oh
Talk about
yeah,
UFC.
fucking UFC this weekend. Crazy thing about the Moreno and Figueroa fight. If I'm saying that right, Figueroa. It was a draw, right? But our buddy actually put $10 on it being a draw,
And ended up winning.
and he won $810 fucking dollars.
Dude.
That's insane.
That's totally insane. And honest, like, who would have guessed that was going to be such a...
Oh my god,
that was
such a
good
war.
fight.
Yeah.
And you know what?
The entire card was amazing.
Fig's on the naughty list this year. I did not like the way he was...
He was
on
doing
his
some
hand.
dirty shit.
Yeah, that was not cool.
No.
Obviously, I'm biased, but still not tight.
She's been a big fan of Moreno. We were watching him on like the Fight Pass prelims back in Montana.
Like, probably, was it December?
It was last Christmas, I think.
Yeah.
It was right around. It was literally a year ago, I think, because he was fighting Kai Kara France and he beat him. That's what I remember.
And then he fought shortly after Borg.
Yes. I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was scrap too.
Oh, every
think
fight
that-
he's
yeah.
in, and he's like so much fun to watch. Like, yeah, what's
It's
up?
that Tijuana, baby. Tijuana.
Yeah.
Oh, I love how awkward. Yeah.
Super
Yeah.
awkward to watch. Right.
He's always doing that. And he throws that kick. That's the thing. It's so. I don't know. It's such a weird left kick,
high
but it's
kick.
so sick.
Yeah, I think he. Well, no, I think it was a draw. I think it was a draw, honestly.
I think he could have won. Honestly, if Figueroa wouldn't have kicked him in the groin
That was fucked. Yeah.
to get the rest, I honestly think he could have done some
Yeah.
big damage in that.
He probably
round.
could have.
'Cause he was on
the whole
the.
fight there.
Yeah.
The
He was looking tired. He was looking a little.
It was a straight boot to the nuts, and he was clawing the eyes. You could tell he was like just trying to be like annoying with it, not straight jabbing, but whenever they were grappling, it was like he was face washing them and like raking across.
To do that into the elbows, he would
Yeah.
like set it up by like grabbing his face and
Yeah.
then coming into the elbow or whatever.
Dirty,
the hell.
really dirty.
Something like that.
Yeah. His
But
eyes
I'm
were
just so
fucked.
nice.
He's such a nice
So stoked.
Feel
I don't
bad
know.
for Tony Ferguson, but you know, I think that's pretty much everybody right now.
Yeah.
Fucked up. I put money on Oliveira. I knew he was gonna win, honestly. I had that feeling. I love Tony, but it's just Oliveira's on the up and up, and you can't beat the guy's jiu-jitsu. And just watch them.
Yeah, the jiu-jitsu's great.
His transitions when he was
Jiu-jitsu's
like
great.
on his back and Tony rolled him and he transitioned into that triangle and
I forgot about that.
yeah, and he was taking the back just so smoothly. I couldn't believe how like great his top pressure was.
Just thinking about the way he was keeping composure with that mount. So.
And pure jiu-jitsu too. It wasn't like wrestling styled grappling where they're like really grindy. He was like
really light
floating on
almost.
top of them. Yeah, exactly.
That's actually a really good point. I didn't even think about that, and that's why it was so fun to watch.
Yeah.
That's funny. You
Well,
say
the
that,
transitions and like everything, because he was never like super like pressing into his face or anything. Like he grapevined, and then when he tried to roll him, he'd like reverse it by planting his foot out wide or like transitioning to the back and taking the arm for the arm bar. And oh my god,
Dude, that
fucking
armbar was
gorgeous.
disgusting.
Yeah, that
But
arm.
again, I feel like you shouldn't try any locks on Tony, because you gotta
Yeah,
put him
you
to
gotta-
sleep,
you gotta put him to
dude.
sleep. Fair, honestly.
Even then, who knows if that would work.
Yeah,
He might not allow it.
You know, in saying that, it's probably why Khabib also choked out Gaethje, or probably for the same reason. He just put him to sleep because I'm sure if you put him in a lock, you just let his arm break.
Yeah.
100%. But he goes to sleep.
You can't
There's
fight
no
that.
question. Yeah, exactly.
That's a good point.
Fucking great night to fight.
Yeah.
But we actually wanted to do a little bit of a recap from 2 years ago when we fought on the same card at
Yeah.
Seasons Beatings.
Some Christmas cheer, guys.
Christmas themed MMA in Billings, Montana. That was the third second time I fought in Montana,
Yeah.
and your first fight.
That was my first fight.
Great fight. I know, it always makes me kind of cringe to watch, but
Yeah.
fucking we're here, why not? Give a little shout out to Fusion Fight League out there in Billings doing their thing, staying strong, missing the crowds. Look at all those people.
Damn.
So fucking
That was
so many
such a
people there.
crazy lead up. The
Yep.
gym burning down and
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
coming out for.
The entire thing was wild. I think this is when I'm walking out here.
Looks like Connor Rideout's corner is not full of slouches himself. And he's got the pick of destiny on his wrist.
There I am, looking skinny, cute, ready to rock. I think I was maybe 15 pounds lighter there walking around. I think I walked around maybe 165.
You know, some people don't know the power.
No, probably just 10 pounds, maybe 12.
Apparently not.
I think this guy put Vaseline directly in my
He
eye.
did,
Yes.
right? He did the same to me, and he just went.
Mikey the Meat
Sorry.
Beanie
Yeah.
I was just like,
I might be projecting because I know I remember that happening.
Not all my days, John.
I was so
All my days.
fucking nervous. Oh my god.
Now, according to
I was too. I was having a panic attack backstage.
Fair enough. It's always soon as I'm so confident up until the point I get in the cage, and then my stomach just flips upside down. I'm like, I'm gonna die right now. But then, you know, it starts and it obviously goes away. But this guy's a fantastic wrestler. Shout out to Tyler Putty. Great fight. Let's skip ahead a little bit here. I guess we'll watch me announce, see what I see.
Do you do something? I don't know.
What are we talking about, touque? Yeah, woo, I'm pumped.
I got your number. Is that what you said?
I think I did. Yeah.
I just remember I kept trying to run out, and they would
Wow, I
grab
look so
me.
fucking skinny. That's fine. But sorry, you saying?
Oh, I just remember throughout this because I could hear everything, and I was right after him. And every time, like I'd try and go out, I would get I don't even remember what his name was. He would grab me and bring me back in.
Yeah, that's so intense. Fighting on the same card as your
Significant other.
yeah, and then right after them too. My God,
One's got loose shorts, one's got tight shorts.
I'm tight shorts.
It's got the whale tail.
A brief exchange of the hands there.
This has both got whale tails.
Ooh, trading from the clinch.
He wrestles so
Connor's
much
got the
better.
underhooks. Tyler's digging, but Connor's got him pressed against the fence.
Still
This
got a
is
good
where
cage
you want
game.
to be. Oh,
Almost grabbed the fence.
almost looked like a cage grab from Connor
I
there.
didn't. I put it through, but I didn't
He's
grab.
getting work
As if-
early.
It's hard not to though. It's like
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
I think they
obviously
can
the-
give you a break considering they've let such a pass.
No, look, come on.
Takedown.
It's all
Trying to
good.
grab
We
hook,
love
maybe
fusion.
change
We
his
do.
mind now,
We
just
love
needs the
fusion.
pressure in.
It's Montana though. There I am.
Cheese grater
Wild
effect,
out,
that is
man.
the
It's the
cage.
Wild
You get someone
West.
pressed
Skip
against
ahead
that.
a little bit here. See
Becoming
what
an
goes
action
on.
fight. Now they're looking back towards the clinch. Now it's Tyler with the underhooks and Connor's looking to swim in. I think they're
A lot of
both places
grappling.
to stay standing,
Yeah, a
but
lot
just
of
kind of keep it in that closet. Oh, big strike, big right hand. It looked like from Connor Rideout.
I don't know if like what Tyler's plan was exactly. I always feel like I get tangled up in grappling exchanges, and I don't know if it's like me forcing it or my style or it's the usual game plan of the opponent.
I think it's because you're usually longer than the person
Yeah.
you're fighting.
Ooh, good little combo there. Front kick attempt from Tyler.
So I'm sure they try and close the distance with your striker.
Ooh, little axe kick attempt there. Trying to look like the late great Andy Hoog.
Ooh, step cross. I heard that.
Yeah.
Dude, when I heard that, that's an immediate like, ah,
He's got a high
getting
guard
yoked
already.
up.
Looks like you might have the arm trap for an omoplata. Oh my goodness, this is getting all twisty turning.
Pretzel action. Like the messy look. There's Will. We got Corey. We got Mikey. The Billings crew. I couldn't hear a word they said, and not for any fault of their own. I was just like, "What's fight? Yeah, okay." And then we went on from there.
Yeah, I think that it counts for ball. Ooh, good right hand from Tyler. Solid combo there. Comes to the body. Good leg kick from Connor. Right now he's trying to be. He looks like he's being the aggressor here. Whoa, another big right hand.
I don't know. It's just like I always feel my most confident when I'm connected with a person.
I didn't realize
for the foot stomp, though. I love the foot stomp. Not a lot of people go for it. Highly underutilized.
I don't think it fucking means anything. No.
Stomp in the foot?
I don't think you can really hurt somebody that way.
I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know.
It doesn't bother me. Like my foot's been stomped on, and it really doesn't feel like anything. Maybe you got like fucking 10 in a row, then it'd be a bit of an issue. But
I mean,
one, it's just.
I guess depending on how you are, I think all your weight isn't on it. You know what I mean?
Hang out for a minute or so until the ref has to break them. Right now, these guys don't want the ref to break them. Solid knee to the body by Connor. I felt that one.
Come on, get him. Got a couple more tattoos now.
From Tyler Putty.
Get him. Tangled up again. Oh, my stomach.
I got a feeling they're going to break. Oh, good right hand attempt from Connor. Slip and a miss. But I've seen that cage clinch, John. Like, huge. I've seen guys who are not as qualified strikers and not as good.
I had the head movement of a fucking 2-year-old.
Oh, absolutely. It's the great equalizer. And right now, I think Connor's
good footwork. I still got the good footwork.
Take the edge here. Tyler looks like he's starting to slow down.
Yeah, that's not
He might have even been dazed.
Stop, Dave.
Cheer him on.
Yeah. There's the second round.
I love that part. When he fucking gave me a little pat, I was like, yeah.
This is getting heat up.
It was a great fight, though. This was his first fight, my third.
Yeah,
He was an active wrestler, though, so always been kind of
honestly,
running
his striking is pretty good considering it being his first fight.
Yeah, well, all I was thinking was, I'm fighting an American, I gotta learn how to defensively wrestle. So that's why I was like so clinchy. Now I think about it, because all I was thinking is that I don't want the guy to get underneath me because he'll throw me. So it was all about just like standing, keeping it standing as best as I could.
Yeah.
Clinch. And then it became such a huge part of my game to clinch up with people. Cardio King here, though. He ain't slowing down.
I think we're going to see the volume pick up from Connor there. Good catch from the kick from Tyler.
Push kick.
And he forced Connor down, but then got him with the front kick on the cage there. Now Connor circles out. Good right hand.
Fucking love that. Yeah, get him.
Hits him with the jab.
I love how this fight ends. I hit him with such a clean uppercut there, too.
Right hand for Tyler, but I think he's starting to turn his power down.
Yeah.
Goes for the takedown, but Connor's able to stay
That's
on
what I
his
mean.
feet.
Like, soon as anybody's got me, I was like, just underhook. That's the only way I knew how to stop anybody from taking me down.
And you look at their body types, right now you look at Connor, he's got a swimmer or a runner's body.
I got a runner's body. A swimmer's body.
Good takedown for Tyler. He forced that one.
Yeah.
And then look, it was a big slam.
All I was thinking here is like, he takes me down, he wins the round. Because he took me down in the first, he took me down in the third. So I'm like, gotta take that arm.
He has the armbar. Oh, I would like to see him just kind of pull down with the legs and then re-extend.
Whoa. He was fucking so tight, like fully extended. And I'm like, please tap! Please! It was so, like, he was fucking Tony Ferguson in it, you know? And I was like, just punch him. Punch him.
He's hitting him from the armbar.
And then finally, yeah.
Oh my goodness, there's the tap! There's the tap!
And I never stop a sub. I don't know what the celly was. But, yeah, I never stop a sub unless the ref, like, jumps on. So he was tapping for a little while. It happened a couple times, but he was on the other side, so you couldn't see the hand. But, yeah, fucking fun little sub there. Yeah, Putty's a great guy.
Absolutely.
It was fun. Super stoked about that fight. And then Yazzie was up right afterwards.
I went straight kill
On the
him.
way to the cage.
There's, what's her name again?
Ella Jean Lance.
Ella Jean Lance.
Female bout.
This is so embarrassing to watch just because my striking is so...
You were learning. You were learning.
Yeah.
This is 2 years ago. When did you start? You started like a year and a half before this, maybe.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
you're
I was
still
pretty new.
fresh.
I was very fresh.
And you jumped in the cage when not a lot of other people do. You look at Canadian fighters. How long do they fucking train before they actually get in the cage?
Yeah, I guess
Honestly,
that's true.
Like
It is pretty weird. It's just thinking about like how much I know now compared to how much I went into this fight. Like what I went in going, the knowledge I went into this fight with.
compared to now.
Yeah,
It's night and day.
night
Let's see if we
and
can find her. Coming in looking sexy.
Oh yeah. Also, I had to wear someone else's shorts.
She's a panther in the cage.
I was
Look at him.
going gorillas.
Let's watch him put it in your eye. Do you think he jams it like right in? Or
He
did he?
spit on
Rather?
his hand and then put it on.
Just like. You look
I don't
good.
think you can tell.
Let's see if we can
Right.
see. Ah!
It wasn't in the eye, but he got my eyelash when he was doing this. I think is what happened.
Jean Lance. She was doing that in the after party too. That's exactly what she was doing at the after party at Bones.
Dude, this
Woo! She was fucking bananas.
this chick was nuts.
She was a fucking weirdo. At least she got a matching uniform though, more than you had.
Dude, that was my fault.
Like, where'd these shorts come from?
Oh,
Ooh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's fucking hype. That's hype, honestly.
Go nuts.
I don't know.
I don't remember like any of this, and to me, I remember just seeing red, not hearing anything.
Yeah.
Straight kill mode.
Zella Jean.
Just because I was so
Ooh,
anxious.
I got fucking what? I got bones. I
She
got
kept
bones.
calling me a bitch.
Yeah. A blonde-haired bitch and
I
shit.
think you're pretty, bitch.
Yeah, yeah.
God
She
damn.
looked good. You look good in that photo too. That they had
My
there.
arms look like baby arms.
That's okay. You're growing. You're working. You got
I
fucking.
can't tell.
You got arms now. Yeah. Gonna tear that gi up. All right, Yazzie about to jump in. Who's excited? I'm excited.
This thing makes my hands. My hands are sweating.
You just fucking went off on her. Ella Jean just did not know what's going on. Kicking her. Look at this. First fight, honestly.
That's a triple leg kick.
Oh god damn it! I hate that so
You're
fucking
striking
much.
so much better now.
Oh my god, dude! It's
Yeah.
this would have been.
She's hitting you with the tomahawk, like right over top.
Yeah, there she is talking shit to me.
She was such a bitch.
She's so mean.
You pieced her up though. Honestly. Like,
Oh, she's going for the leg stomp. Sorry, we got a little silence. Kind of gone fast and furious. Yes.
I just knew she didn't know how to take a kick.
well, just wait. Like, fuck, I forgot about the dirty shit too. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just
Yeah.
thinking about the after fight. Or the after party. Or yeah, I guess an after fight.
Dude, this is the fucking encore.
Yeah.
The encore fight. Dude,
Oh my
this is
God.
so chaotic.
It was, but yeah, she turned away. You were kicking good though. You were chaining punches with hands. Fucking Superman. Boom, boom, boom. What's up?
Grabbing my
You
shirt.
grabbed her by the shirt. I had you by the shirt, just swinging while she's getting punched in the face. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Woo! Throwback. Oh my god, this is so much fun to watch.
I'd probably do the same to try to get him to stop.
Yeah, how to wear
Why
the
did you kick
fly
it?
weights.
No!
Oh yeah, the stream does cut out.
Ah, I fucking forgot about that.
Ooh.
Like,
Yeah.
you know what? She was still game. She was swinging. As much as she's like clearly
Yeah, she
not
got her
as-
ass kicked for a long fucking time.
I know. And you're like, fuck you! Hammer. Look, shirt again, shirt again! Look at he's watching, he's not fucking doing anything about it. You're just like, fuck you, I'm gonna punch you.
Her
Yeah.
mouth guard came out.
Yeah. Oh, boom, boom. Woo!
We're not done. We're not done,
No.
Dave. We're not fucking done.
You just fucked her out.
Just gonna keep this going, Dave.
How many times did you hit her without her just like this? It's pop, pop, pop.
Dude.
You know why? It's because like there would only be one girl fight in the night, and they always wanted to make it last. So they would never fucking. They would end the fights like they were. And she got the shirt again there, just a headlock at each other. Fuck.
Didn't know how to wrestle at this point either.
You're wearing men's underwear as your shorts.
Yeah.
Get her. Oh, she
Dude,
ain't
I'm
done
busting out in shorts.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
yet. You were already gassed here, though, eh? She's grabbing your shirt there still, eh?
Oh yeah, I was trying to go for yeah.
Look, like there's Will, eh? Will's just going like this. Just drill her, just drill her. Look, now you're guillotining her to finish it off. Love it. Already gassed. Oh my god, you fucking put in so much work there.
It's
God.
like, dude, come on. Well, because I wanted it to be done.
Yeah.
The mindset I went into this with was
Just
if I just
finish
go
it
off,
first.
it'll be done.
Yeah. Oh my god, but fucking Ella Jean, she stood in there. She took a beat. I don't know, maybe 20 to 15 around there, unanswered punches. And she should know.
Knocked her mouth guard out, and I remember at one point seeing her mouth guard go out, and then realizing she had my shirt, and being like, stopping, and being like, what the fuck? And being like, I'm not gonna
Fuck
stop.
What were you hearing here?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I hope I win that raffle. I got decked out with them earlier today.
Yeah, I don't remember any of this.
You know, but honestly, for your first fight, you threw a Superman punch in the first round of the first
I remember,
fight.
I could hear my...
Look at her. Look how bruised up she is. She's crying. Not to laugh at her. Just wait till we explain why
the sitch. The situation.
We're laughing at this fucking woman. She's such a goof.
Yeah, I could hear my dad. I remember hearing my dad yell, Superman!
Yeah.
That was the one thing, and that's when I threw it.
Yeah. That's cool how you can like hear like the
One voice.
that one voice through the crowd. Yeah. Better than my dad running up to the cage.
Kill him!
You're killing him! You're killing him! Dad, get out of here! I'm fighting. Round 2. What happens? Yassie's up, looking.
Oh, she does hit me with a tomahawk punch here.
No.
I'm so tired.
Oh, you look tired. You stomp on her leg. You did that twice. Again. A lot of intuitive bullshit.
Yeah, right there I was a little nervous.
Yeah. Boom! Uppercutted. Hitting you with the hammer punch. Look, shirt grab again.
My hair is torn out.
She was grabbing your hair too, right? Did she? I don't know.
Yeah, she grabbed my hair.
Yeah.
I remember, because...
One more warning for the how many times she shirt pulled. So funny.
One.
Oh, she did take a point.
Yeah, right
there
there.
it is on the ground. A point and a mouthpiece. Oh my god! Shout out to Roadhouse. He's funny.
Just being so mad, like...
Put it in dirty. Keep it in. She probably had one of those shitty like $2 mouth guards.
It's not even bolted to the mouth. Just put it in out of the package.
Come on.
Come on, dude.
Yep. Probably was. She was game though. She fucking stood in there. Look at the welts on her face though. Like, you were hitting her. It wasn't just like little shots. You fucking drilled her with some punches. Like, that's legitimate bruising. The hair again pulled. Hair again pulled. Slap. God damn. God damn. Oh, nice. There you go. And you're like, just please, just stop the fight.
I'm so over this.
Yeah. Fuck you. Come on. Finish her. Oh my god. God, you look so tired. You collapsed at the end.
Dude.
Look at her. I win. Oh, you
I remember falling down and just thinking, like, I think someone's gonna have to carry me out of here, even though I won. Can I get carried out?
You weren't even getting like hit all that much, right?
I was just so tired
Just
and like
so
so anxious. Oh.
Oh, we made out. Ooh, I was so proud of her. She killed it. I forgot about that. I was still undressed with no shoes on. I didn't put my socks on. I just waited for her to fight. Woo! Champ shit. I didn't even put a shirt on.
You're still barefoot.
I was barefoot for like ever. I was crying. I was super stoked. Woo! Champ shit. Wait, let's see her face. I want to see Ella Jean's face. Oh, yeah, she's pretty bruised up, dude.
Oh man.
That was so badass.
Yeah. No, the issue
Oh,
was
here's the slow-mo.
it already was in slow-mo at this point, dude. We were moving in slow-mo. Oh yeah, no conditioning.
Honestly, like, you were fucking finding your shots, though. I wouldn't want to fight you. You're just non-stop. That was awesome. What a throwback.
Such a throwback.
What do you thought after that?
Makes me, I
not
don't
like-
know, man. It makes me wanna. It's been, I don't know.
I know, competition. I miss competition bad.
Yeah, for sure. And just like, I don't know. I'm excited to like actually get to compete again, and just knowing that this is the footage that whoever will be looking for this, and then my last fight as well.
Yeah.
And just thinking like that's what they're dealing with.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's kind of exciting
Oh,
in
there's
that
a-
regard. You know what I mean?
There's an evolved version. Yazi's striking is fantastic. Her kick game is a lot better than most.
It probably,
without
yeah.
a doubt.
Let's just say this
Boxing.
fight and my wrestling too. This
Your
fight would have
wrestling,
been
night and
over
day.
a lot faster.
You would have taken her down and probably beat the shit out of her, if not head kicked her in the first 10 seconds.
Oh, my left head kick.
You just be like,
Yeah, dude. No, the issue, so I'll explain why I'm wearing men's pants, was like right before the fight too. The last fight I was at, the last Fusion fight, there was a girl who was fighting and she was wearing leggings. And I'd seen a few fights from Fusion and girls were able to wear like the capri leggings, right?
Yeah.
I didn't fucking know any better. I was like, hell yeah, I want to wear pants. So I showed up wearing my grindhouse spats and that rash guard. And they're like, oh, you can't fight in that. And I was just like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. And Timmy was in the back, and he's like a 125er. He was just like, I brought some extra shorts. You can wear these. So I come out wearing his shorts with all these sponsors that aren't mine. And as I'm coming out, I remember because there's like a barber shop, and the chick that runs the barber shop was like standing when I was walking out, and she was like going off, like, hell yeah, talking about her barber place. I was like,
awesome. Yeah.
Man.
Well, that's pretty funny, but like honestly, the best part about that entire evening is that we went back to Bones that night, and we're hanging out, and like we had a drink or whatever, and we were just
Talking
like
with
enjoying
everybody.
ourselves, and then fucking Ella Jean shows up.
Well, she was there.
Oh, she was there,
Lurking.
Well, I remember when I first saw her, we were walking out as she was walking in, and we kept seeing her do what she did at the start. She's like, woo! Fucking fingers to the sky, like bouncing around. And then, what did,
oh, and it was
Kobe?
so weird. I saw her, and her eyes were so swollen shut that I was just like, I held still, because I was like, okay, she probably won't see me. She was literally just sharking around. And then as we were leaving, apparently she went up to one of the guys on our fight team's girlfriend at the time, and
was 18.
fucking laid her out. Yeah, punched her, and then
she
she sucker punched her, and then sucker punched another girl, saying, "Watch me watch
me knock out another blonde bitch," and then punch two 18-year-old girls. And she, by the way, she's 40.
Yeah, which I don't know if that's like. Doesn't really make me that great.
Well, no. For your first fight, the first guy I fought who I lost to was 38.
That's crazy.
So, and I was 18.
That's crazy.
So it's really no different for a first-time fight. Like, honestly, first-time fights, that's the thing. They just want to do it once, right? In 40, you can still be pretty athletic. But, I lost. You won.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But,
crazy times.
But yeah, so then she was actually arrested that evening, and she made a post on Facebook the next day saying, yeah, I lost because I had a chest cold. So they stopped the fight because I was coughing.
I couldn't breathe.
And I couldn't breathe. And that's why they stopped the fight. Not because Yazzie was fucking filling her with 50 different punches and a couple different kicks.
That was so silly, man.
Really funny. But
it makes me want to scrap.
shirt grabs, hair pulls. Surprised she didn't get in your eyes.
Yeah, honestly, if I could just camel punch me or
Yeah.
kick me.
Oh, fuck. No, I'd rather fight my guy than fight her.
Ugh, definitely unpredictable. It's super weird about how like people that like don't fight or like non-conventional styles are so much harder to fight sometimes,
Yeah.
or just deal with, I guess. You never know what's.
Yeah. 100%. Who's the final fight? Oh, yeah. Remember that one.
Probably shouldn't
That's okay. Remember that one.
remember it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Joe.
Yep, Joe. Joe got it. Sweetheart.
Yeah,
Got a nice smile.
But yeah, right on. What else we got? What else we got? Training outside.
Oh yeah, doing our boxing stuff outside. You know, we're working on a couple things and super excited about it. But with Primal, we've been doing all of our boxing programming outside, underneath, like basically the highway, underneath the Gardner.
Yeah.
And it's been cool because it's covered, and you know we've had a consistent group of guys who are super excited about it and learning lots, and I'm learning a lot as a coach, and Yazzy's getting a position where she can teach too. So the whole thing's been really, really cool.
Yeah, we've had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
It's definitely interesting, adjusting fighting people outside.
Yeah, coming up with a boxing curriculum and just working on the pavement, you know, a couple days a week.
The
So,
elements.
yeah.
That was like the one thing the first time I got punched outside, I'm like, oh,
yeah,
it's all cold.
stings a little bit more.
It's
It's
been really
more-
fun.
yeah.
It's been really fun.
It's cool, right? And it's like a good vibe, and like I love the team that we're working with right now.
I think like
Like,
with
the
the
guys are so
circumstance, yeah, the circumstance we're in, I think the people that are there are like the ones that are down,
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
And I think that makes it more enriched.
Yeah, and like everybody's really enjoying themselves.
That too.
Yeah, and
that's
getting
nice.
better too, which is the best part for me, is to see like, you know, it's the first time I've ever been in like a real coaching position, but we've come up with like a really cool boxing curriculum where the way that I imagine it is that each technique is like a Lego brick, and any Lego brick can connect to another Lego brick. And what you can do is you start with one Lego brick, one technique, and you stack another Lego brick on top. Okay? And then you stack another Lego brick on top of that. And how many different ways can you reorganize those Lego bricks stacked on top of each other? And you keep adding pieces, but any Lego brick at any time can be put on top, because that's how Lego works, right? So I like to really imagine each piece like a building block that could flow into any other piece, and then again into any other piece, any other technique. And I think conceptually it's worked. Like the guys are getting it.
No, for sure. I've definitely seen a difference in my striking, for sure.
Yeah.
And like,
It's also
I guess
cool because everybody finds like their own piece that they like. Right?
that
I like
works for them.
Yeah, I like
for sure.
teaching it like how jiu-jitsu's taught. Obviously, you don't pick up every single technique that you learn in jiu-jitsu class, but every once in a while you find one.
One guard pass that you like.
Yeah,
One
you're like, this makes
sub,
sense.
yeah, one arm lock, one leg
Yeah.
lock, one whatever transition. That's true. That's
Exactly.
very true, actually.
Just not being super basic with it anymore. It's not just about like learning combos. It's about learning how to create your own combos. Learning how to build off of other pieces.
I think it makes you. It helps the individual develop their own style too,
Yep.
which we're noticing a lot more as
Yeah.
well. Like,
You look at Steven, he's all head movement and overhands.
yeah,
You look at Leo, he's got like a lot of footwork.
he's
and
been doing that.
working
Or
his jab, and he talks about, he's like, yeah, I kind of like the lead hand down position. I'm like, okay.
he was doing a lot of like
Working.
grabbing too, which I was
Yeah.
like, you've never. And I worked with him like throughout the summer too.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was like something I've never had him do before, but it was working when he was finding
Yeah.
this place for it.
Yeah,
so.
just kind of like jamming your hands in his face or pulling them down and like kind of just pushing you around a little bit before he hits you.
That's the cool thing though, is
Yeah.
like, I don't know, it's, I feel like too much, especially with something like boxing where it's kind of traditional, you know what I mean, or
Yep.
whatever. It's nice where people are actually in a place where, again, you figure out what works best for you and you're actually being able to develop your martial art.
Yes.
You know?
And that's
your
exactly.
style and
It's a martial
expression, I
art.
guess.
Yeah, it's a martial art, and like we can't ever forget that. It's not one size fits all. So I try to learn as many techniques as I possibly can. You know, I have favorites obviously, but I try to like give people options for ways to defend themselves, to counter, to attack, and then that curriculum is built around, you know, incentivizing being creative in your own striking style. And, you know, just saying that out loud is just so exciting.
Yeah.
Can't wait until I get into like kickboxing programming eventually, or Muay Thai, or whatever.
You know, to do this stuff, like the training we've been doing together too has been really beneficial.
Yeah.
Just really just brainstorming.
Yeah, right. And like your kicks have gotten so much better, and your everything has gotten better. Yeah, well, honestly, it's true. You're a much more dangerous individual than 2 years ago.
Jesus.
Fucking bar none.
That's so important though. Like I think finding like someone that you gel really well with. Like we're so lucky that again we're similar enough in size that like it's not too much of a discrepancy. And
yeah, we could be wearing each other's gis right now.
Yeah, honestly, this one would be pretty short.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just because it's
I'd
super
fit
on me.
in it.
Yeah. No, but anyway, yeah, it's just so important, I think, for people training martial arts, have, like, a buddy, and have that time, like, do your classes, you know, show up together, whatever, but make sure, like, okay, once a week, let's set aside time and drill, again, that one building block that really works for me. Okay, I like this, now you do it, and it's crazy how much better you get just doing.
Well, that's just, like, a cool thing about the quarantine, right? Or like the quarantine, whatever the lockdown, whatever you want to call it, is just the fact that we couldn't, you know, have those regular classes anymore. We ended up like learning a lot more about ourselves. We're like, okay, what do we want to learn? I guess just what we want to learn.
Yeah.
Right? So we just kind of built off of that, and like just doing our own classes, like with Nate in the park and stuff, and you know, you could tell he was like developed his own
That was
thing,
sick.
getting excited about it.
So
It was so much fun in the park.
We had such a good little thing going there for a while in the summer.
We got more plans in the works, right? So
Yeah. It's all seasonal, right? Summertime feels.
But you know, we're gonna just keep playing it by ear and doing our best to keep getting better, and hopefully eventually get back into competition. But I'm not in a super rush. I just want to, you know, enjoy the process right now and hopefully keep building this team, because I think it's so cool to create your own training partners.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, no, totally. Well, create your own training partners and really kind of be able to handpick like the vibe, man, because it's so like that's the thing. It only takes one bad apple, right, to ruin the bunch.
Yep.
It's nice that that's not really happening right now.
Yeah. No.
So yeah, if you go and train with people, don't be a fucking asshole.
Yeah, just don't be a dick.
That's pretty easy, but
you know?
apparently not.
Yeah, some people don't get it, and if you're teaching people, don't be a fucking asshole.
Help people.
So help people.
Or don't be a coach. I don't understand that. There's so many coaches like that, or I shouldn't say so many, but you see it often. You know what I mean? I guess it depends on, you can always tell, I think, depending on the team and depending on, you know what I mean? But
yeah, you can always just come in there with good energy and just be thankful for the fact that you're able to make a living teaching, doing what you love, and that's exactly what, you know, we're getting to right now. You know, I've been a full-time MMA teacher since the start of the quarantine.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love it. I got to find a little bit more time for me, but nonetheless, it's been
that's
so.
with everything, right? Any like career,
Yeah.
It's always going to be the balance of finding you time for sure.
But at no point do I feel, you know, not or ungrateful for what I have. I always just like am so thankful that even though when I'm busy and I'm tired, it's just so cool that we get the chance to like.
It's so much better to be like, okay, I gotta go hold
day.
pads for someone than go fucking mop a floor, or I don't know.
Yeah,
which isn't bad.
Well,
I guess you still have to mop mats. But again, I'm mopping mats. I'm stoked.
Yeah.
Figure it out what you love, and even if it sucks,
Yeah.
to the process, you know, get there.
Well,
Figure
too many people just they choose a path that they feel like they're pushed towards, or they feel like they have to do, or they feel like they could never make
but it's just
a
like
business out of their passion.
If you know what I mean, it's like either way you're gonna have to put in some grunt work. So it's just like, do you want to like live, you know, maybe not as awesome for like a little bit, grinding to doing something you love, or in a field that you love, you know, or would you rather, you know, do something you don't love and spend the same amount of time being miserable in that regard? So.
I would always go on the side of taking the risk, because you know the shitty job's usually not going anywhere. You know, I don't know. I don't think a window ever necessarily closes for your dream job, but it's like why
where you
why
fit
wait?
too, yeah.
Why wait? Just jump into it.
And even if like going into it, like even like I guess MMA is a good example too, where it's like even if you don't become a UFC fighter, it's like okay, maybe you aren't cut out to do that. Like what else in martial arts, or what else in football, what else in whatever sport, music, whatever.
Even if
you're not gonna be a pop star.
Like okay.
Find another niche in that you can still.
You want to be a professional football player? You know, resell football gear or like anything.
Just do something so that your mind is always thinking about it.
It never ends, like the possibilities. But that's why we started the comedy show. It's the exact same thing. It was like just so random. We're like, I don't know, let's just try. Let's just do it. Like we love it and we want to see more of it, so let's just do it.
I want to do it, yeah.
And
so let's.
Yazzie wants to do more shows, so we fucking organized it and we just set a date. We're like, hey, 2 weeks from now, we're gonna do a show. We talked to the owner and we're like, hey, yeah, we'll do this right now. And he's like, cool, do it.
That's like something I've learned, like just in a lot of aspects of life, is just like saying yes to things, and signing, almost biting off more than you can chew, because a lot of the time, like within reason, it'll work out.
Yep.
If you put enough heart into it, I think.
Without a doubt. Yeah.
Granted, we're lucky we don't have a crazy amount of debt or anything, so we can kind of afford to be a little more.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe we're talking about. Well, I think regardless of that, at some point in time, people should always find time for themselves. Maybe like I don't doubt that like you get trapped in some things where you can't necessarily get out of it financially, or you can't get like just I'm just gonna live on the road and sell trinkets out of the back of my van, when you have kids and animals and shit.
Yeah. Well, and like that's the thing, is like following your dream but being smart about it and figuring out how to make it work.
Well, that's what we mean,
always
right?
a way.
Like you don't
I just
have
wanted
to
to clarify, so it's just like fuck it.
Well,
but
but what you said about like you don't become a professional football player, then like what can you do? Maybe you start like reselling football gear on the side, or you come up with like a little art design, and I don't know, you put it on a keychain, just to be a part of the passion. Right?
Yeah, figure it out.
There's always options that you could really kind of follow just to really enjoy something. I don't know, really enjoy like having an entrepreneur mindset with shit now.
Yeah. Hobby or career, right?
Exactly.
So. Just figuring it out, man. Chase your happiness and stop doing stuff that sucks. Yeah. Unless you absolutely have to do it.
Don't be a fucking dick to people.
Honestly, I think that's the biggest. It all comes down to
be nice.
Don't be a prick.
Yeah, don't lie and just, just do what you
We've been pretty honest in everything we've done, and so far things have been they've been, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ironing out, so things are going well.
Yeah, nobody's perfect, but you do your best in life, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, fuck, this was a fun little podcast, I think.
Yeah, we dove in.
Yeah, went deep, got emotional.
It's definitely a lot more MMA based.
Wait, it's not done yet.
Okay.
Are you ready for the Prince of Princes, the Kings of Kings? You hear?
He's sleeping.
Did he just wake up?
Yeah. We'll make it quick.
You don't want it, so...
Look!
He loves snuggling. Sorry, I always go baby voice. He's so... he's just stretching. He just woke up.
Oh my gosh, he loves the little...
Hi, Prince.
He's hamming out. Juanito Hamon. Didn't realize that was just John Ham.
John.
So, yeah, I'm just like, I did not know you were really in a madman.
His North American name. The English name, I should say.
Is he not the most handsome man you've ever seen in the world?
He is an absolute little sweetheart. Especially when he's sleepy, he's just such a snuggle bug. He just loves being on us. My prince. My prince.
Okay, Juan. Say bye to everybody.
Okay. thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you being here if you're still here, and yeah, hopefully we do it again soon. You know, let us know what you think, or other stuff that you want us to talk about or address or show. Maybe you want like more details about past martial arts experience, or a little bit about us. We'd be happy to tell you about it. But this was fun.
Yeah, guys. Thank you.
Peace. North South Podcast. Follow us at North South Presents. And one